Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve, aka Factory Girl, bringing you guys the first video in a series that I'm going to do called Learn to Play, or L2P for short. And some guys have probably been told that by others in rage messages or whatever, but basically what it is, I'm going to go through the different game types and give you my point of view on how to be most successful at those different game types. So that hopefully, you guys can get better. And yeah, sort of as a disclaimer, I'm going to say right now, I'm not the best COD player in the world, but I do, quite a bit of research, quite a bit of reading, and I've learned a lot of different tips and tricks from other guys. So the other thing is, you might hear me say things that other people have said in the past. Anyhow, for this particular episode, we're looking at Drop Zone. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, it's the new game type that just came out maybe 2 days ago, and it's pretty intense. Just an overview of the game type, basically it's like headquarters, although there's respawning, and it's more open parts of the map. The other big thing that a lot of people really like about this, instead of having kill streaks, every 15 seconds a different care package drops for whichever team owns that actual drop zone. So that's pretty cool. Now, the drop zones themselves move around the map every minute or so, and so the objective is just to sit in there and basically control the point for as long as you can. And every just about 1 second, I think, you gain 20 points for being within the drop zone, which you can see in the video, which is good. A lot of people have been saying, like, holy crap, you're gonna get crazy amounts of experience playing this game type. I've had it vary. I've had a lot of really quick games in this where my total experience is like 2,000 or 3,000. I still think the best way to level up is running Specialist with, I don't know, something like Kill Confirmed as a game type, or even Headquarters. A lot of people like Search too, but to each their own. Now, as far as this game type goes, for classes that work versus ones that don't, your classes are going to be a little bit different than what you'd find in standard games. A lot of guys are having huge success with like the shotguns, the striker with range, attachment, extended mags, which is a pretty beast gun up close and with range far away as well. So that works really good. What I've been having a lot of success with is extended mags on a rapid fire MP7. I think extended mags is kind of a must-have in any class that you set up, just because you're being constantly inundated with the other team's players, right? They're hammering you non-stop, and the longer you can be spraying out and shooting, the better off you are usually. It's not a lot of, in my point of view, it's not a lot of precision shots and that sort of thing. If you are playing in the actual drop zone area, it's a lot more of just trying to dodge nades, trying to stay in good cover, and spraying the shit out of the other guy. So the other thing that comes to mind would be Steady Aim as a perk is kind of a must-have, and Blast Shield as a perk is another must-have. You're getting slammed with nades and javelins and you name it, so that's definitely something to have on your class. Then for your blue perk, Scavenger would be good if you're finding that you're living long enough. Personally, I really like Recon because it seems like there's constantly some kind of air support up, and not being slammed by helicopters or AC-130s, things like that, is really nice. Plus it gives you the chance to take them down with your secondary, which ought to be some kind of a launcher. You don't really need, like, a lot of people will run FMG secondaries for most other game types. You don't need that. You're better off with like a javelin or a what's it called? One of the grenade launcher things anyway. Javelin's nice because you can get crazy multi-kills, which if you guys play this game type a little bit with it, you'll find out real quick. Hitting the drop zone with a javelin can be pretty funny. So that'd be your secondary. And then for your equipment, C4 works great. Obviously, a lot of damage. Semtex works great. I don't know about Betties too much because once you die, they're kind of gone, and yeah, they're not that great. But C4 or Semtex works pretty good. Trophy system for your equipment is phenomenal. I think you're really helping out your team. You know, if you can stop a bunch of their nades and flashbangs and shit like that. Although, if you're not going to run the trophy system, flashes are great too, or stun nades or whatever. One thing I haven't experimented with is the EMP grenades, but they might be hugely handy. You see in this game, I mean, we get slammed with sentry guns and remote turrets and all that stuff all the time, so it would be probably a good thing to have. Definitely something to look into. Now, as far as this actual game goes, I've had some games where I've had, you know, pretty good kills to deaths. Well, in any case, I've gotten a lot of kills. In this game, I think I end up with 46. At the same time, I think I had 26 deaths. So if you're playing this game to win, chances are your kill-death ratio is not going to be nearly as good as you're used to in your other game types. That being said, I mean, don't be a pussy and just stand on the outside of the map and try and pick guys off. I don't know, some people do that. It just seems super lame to me. I mean, you're not actually playing the objective. You are getting some kills, but you're not going to get any kill streaks. And, you know, you might be able to squeeze out a MOAB, but the spawns in this game type are totally insane. So nah, it's more so run and gun and spray. I honestly think players who maybe aren't the greatest at picking people off or, you know, having the quickest reaction, that sort of thing, will have a ton of fun with this game, simply because you can get kill streaks without actually earning the kill streaks through kills. That's fun. And you don't have to be, you know, X-Jaws or someone with, you know, crazy reaction time to still rack up a bunch of kills. You throw steady aim on pretty much any gun and stick around the drop zone and you're going to do pretty good. So that's really all there is to it. I mean, it's a fun, fast-paced game type. It seems to me like a lot of just spamming an area with nades and flashes and javelins and then going in and hip-firing the shit out of people, which, like I said, it's fast-paced, but it doesn't really strike me as overly, I don't want to say overly competitive, but it's a different type of skill. It's a lot more positioning, that sort of thing, than it is, you know, having the quickest reflexes in the game. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Just about to wrap up. I'm going to come out with a few more. I know I've kind of been not putting anything up for the last little bit, so over the next day or so I'm going to try and bring out some more content. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have anything to comment, please do so. And in my other videos I have popped up my gamer tag and everything, so if you guys do want to play against or with me, keep that in mind. Anyhow, thanks guys. Talk to you later.